Hi, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to be practicing a gentle chair yoga sequence that is perfect for all levels of practitioners. This sequence would be a great sequence to introduce chair yoga to a group who maybe hasn't ever experienced it before. You're going to want to grab 2 blocks and set the blocks on the right and the left side of your chair. And we'll go ahead and come into our practice today by just centering ourselves, bringing the palms to the thighs and rooting through the sit bones. Stack the shoulders over the hips and broaden the collarbone as you draw your shoulders away from your ears and lengthen your neck. Engage the core. Feel the low belly, the navel tacking towards the back of the body. And feel the heart, the chest, the front body opening. And even bringing your awareness to the activation through the legs and even in the feet, maybe wiggle the toes. And we're going to begin with a little bit of Viloma Krama. So we're going to take inhales in 3 parts. Inhaling first to the navel and pausing. And then inhaling to the mid-chest and pausing. And then inhaling all the way up under the collarbones and pausing. So taking as big or as small of a breath as you'd like each time we build on the expansion of our lungs. Inhale from the pubic bone to the navel. Navel to chest. Chest to collarbones. Exhale, let it go. Inhaling pubic bone to navel. Navel to chest. Chest to collarbones. And exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale, let it go. And if your eyes are softened, you can gently open them, and we'll begin to invite some movement into the upper body. Inhaling, sweeping your arms up overhead, bringing the palms to touch if that feels comfortable for you. And then exhale, draw the hands through heart center. Now, if this is a little tight or maybe a little uncomfortable in the chest, just bring the hands a little wider. Inhaling, reach up. And exhaling, hands coming back to the center of the heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands coming back. We'll begin to add a little bit of movement here in the upper back, bringing the hands to the back of the chair and bend to the elbows so that they point straight back to the back of the chair. And on an inhale, straighten the arms, lift your heart. And on your exhale, bend your elbows and round in the back. Inhale, straighten the arms. And exhale, round in the back. Let's do that a few more times on your own breath. Pushing the heart forward and rounding in the back. Feel the shoulder blades spread apart. One more round. And bringing it back through. Really nice. Now let's go ahead and open up the lateral sides of the body. I'm bringing the left hand down to the block. Reach up and over through the right hand. And maybe you play with your gaze. You look down and you look up. And then come back through center. And reach the right hand down. Up and over with the left. Just noticing the neck. Coming back through center. And then cactus your arms, slide the shoulders down the back. And we'll take that a few times. Inhale. And And exhale. Really moving with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And bringing the hands to the hips. We'll go ahead and start to warm up the hips a little bit. And on an inhale, extend the left leg. And exhale, bring it back in. Inhaling, extend and flex the toes of the right foot. And then exhale, bring it back in. And take that a few more times. Extending left. And bring it back. Extending right. And bring it back. Great. 2 more times. Just notice how the hamstrings feel. Notice how the knees feel. Just notice any sensations in your body. And let your breath dictate your movements. And coming back to center here. And we're going to go ahead and turn the feet to the right and the left. Maybe even widen your stance a little bit. And then bring the hands to the inner thighs. Fingers pointing away from you. Lean your heart forward. And on an inhale, drop your left shoulder, look over your right. And come back to center. And then take it to the other side. And back to center. And going through a few rounds of these shoulder dips. Let your breath move you. And taking 2 more. Just feeling the spine starting to wake up a little bit. Then bringing the feet back in line with the pelvis. We're going to bring our hands underneath the left leg and just bring the knee up into the chest and then lower it down. Bringing the knee up into the chest and then lower it down. We'll do this a couple times. Just noticing how the hips feel. Maybe they feel sticky or sore. Just being aware. Notice how the knees feel. If there's any popping, any joint pain or discomfort. 1 more round. Nice. And now we're going to bring our legs up and in and down and out. You can either take 2 hands here, moving in circles like this, or you can take 1 hand, whatever feels good for you. And supporting the process. Coming through 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it all the way back. Taking the second side into the chest and out and around. Again, playing with your hands, your grip. Notice how your body feels. Notice what feels more challenging. Notice how your chest behaves. If both hands are supporting the leg, does the chest cave in? Just be aware. And we're going to take it 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Alrighty. So we're going to begin to add on here by bringing the right ankle to the left thigh. Now this is a lot of work already. You can stay here. I feel a lot of sensation in the outer left hip. And so this is a great place to be. If your knee is coming up a little bit more, that's okay too. Just be wherever you're at. Flex your toes back towards your shin, actively engaging through the bottom of the foot. And then we're going to grab our blocks and bring them forward. Now again, you can stay upright if this feels good. If you'd like a little bit more, you can begin to fold forward, bringing the hands to blocks. And the hands to blocks will give you some extension through the spine. You can flex your toes back around your forearm if you'd like. And just breathe here. Keep broadening through the collarbones, finding space in the front of the body. Really nice work. And then as you're ready, coming up, and we'll keep the ankle over the thigh and just take a twist. Bringing the right hand onto the back of the chair. On an inhale, lift your heart, and on an exhale, twist a little deeper. Look forward, release, and cross the leg over the and cross your left leg over your right, bringing the right hand to the back of your chair. Bringing the left hand to the back of your chair. Right hand to the outer left hip, twisting the opposite direction. Looking forward, unwind, release the foot, and we'll take the second side. Bringing the right ankle over the left thigh. Again, you can sit up here, flexing the toes back towards the shin, or you can fold forward. Finding a little bit of opening in the front of the body through the collarbones. Just noticing any sensations as they're arising, any sensations in the hip, any sensations through the spine. And as you're ready, you'll come on up. We'll keep the cross of the legs and take a twist to the left. Strong in the legs. Inhale, extend, and exhale, twist a little bit more. Looking forward and release, crossing the right leg over the left, taking that counter twist. Left hand to the right hip, right hand to the back of the chair. Looking forward, unwind, release the foot. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, fold forward. We're going to walk the blocks out in front of us. Lengthen and fold. You can let your head go. Just a little modification on downward dog. Feel free to walk your feet hips distance apart. And let the head really hang here, stretching through the arms, pressing the blocks away from you. Breathe into the back body. And just notice what you feel. And coming up, bring your blocks with you and to the sides of your feet. Come all the way up to Tadasana. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, hands through heart center. We're going to take a few standing postures now that we're warmed up. So you can bring a block to either side of your chair. And we're going to go ahead and start on the right side. So shifting the right foot to the right and then dropping the left leg down. So you want to be sitting on your right hip and then just extend the right leg. And then just extend the left leg back, straighten as much as you can through the left knee. And you're going to really feel a lot of sensation in the front of your left hip flexor. This is great. This is what we want. And inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Nice and strong here. Deep breath. Imagine that you could pull your side waist up towards your fingertips. You could get long through the torso. And then as you exhale, we're going to open into Warrior Two, shifting the ribs back. You're going to feel a lot of sensation in the outer right hip. Flip your palm and take a reversed warrior, really reaching up and going back. And then windmill the hands down to the block so that your right hand is on the block, and reach your left arm up and over the front of your mat. The tricep will wrap next to the ear. Breathe into the left lung. Let it roll open towards the ceiling. Inhaling, come up and reverse. And exhale, bring the hands to the hips and gently come into a wide-legged squat, supported here. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, cactus your arms. We're going to move the right arm underneath the left for eagle arms, Gurudasana. Now notice the ribs might want to splay a little bit. Draw your ribs down and in. Lift your heart. Breathe into the back body. And inhale, come up. Expand, star pose, and then we'll turn this time to the left, walking the right leg back, really stretching through the back right leg, bringing the right knee directly over the ankle if possible, and then reaching the arms up, finding this beautiful Warrior One variation. Lift your heart, really find some extension here. Nice work. And then open it up for Warrior Two, pulling the ribs back as you sink into your Warrior Two. Really pressing the earth away with your back right foot. Flip your palm and reverse your warrior. And then bringing the left hand to the block, reach the right arm up and over, like you're pulling the entire left leg, the front of the body. Breathe in, like you're pulling energy from the right heel all the way up through the fingertips. Breathe into the right lung, the right ribs. Nice, and come up, reverse. And bringing the hands to the hips. Finding that nice goddess squat. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, cactus your arms. Right arm underneath the left this time for Gurudasana arms. And then come all the way up, reach up. And hands through heart center. And then draw the feet back underneath the hips, the hands through heart center. We're going to bring the hands to the hips and cross the left leg over the right, coming into a variation of Gomukhasana, nice and tight as you can get the cross of the legs. And then you can stay like this, or you can grab the back of the chair and fold forward. Let your heart move towards the earth. Feel a straight line of energy from the back all the way through the crown of the head. And coming up, unwind. And we'll take the second side, crossing at the knees. Maybe the hands come to the back of your chair. Lift your heart and fold forward. And coming up, unwind. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, twisting to the right. Just gentle twist. Inhale, come up through center. And exhale, twisting to the left, gentle twist. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release the hands. We're going to grab our blocks and we're going to bring our blocks underneath our feet. Now, if you need a little assistance, you can always lift the legs up, place the blocks underneath the feet, and then bring your hands to the back of your chair and just windshield wiper your knees to the left and to the right, and to the left and to the right. And then when you're ready, pressing into the back of the chair, we're going to lift the hips up off the chair, coming into a tabletop. So just a few breaths here, and let it go. Come on down. We can try that one more time if you'd like. You can always skip it if you want to. When you're ready, pressing into the back of the chair, lift the hips, and release. Great job. Releasing the feet off the blocks, take the blocks and set them next to you. And if you have a bolster or anything you'd like for your feet during Shavasana, you can grab that. I happen to have a bolster here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the bolster. Now there are a few ways that we can work with a bolster for Shavasana. We can bring it underneath the feet so that the feet can be a little bit more relaxed, the entire leg can relax, and the hip flexors can let go a little bit. Or if we'd like a little bit more height, we can create a stone hinge setup for our bolster. 2 blocks at any of their height, and then we can simply bring the legs over the bolster and allow for the body to relax. Now, recommendation to place the hands on the thighs and finding your way to a gentle, peaceful Shavasana. Slowly begin to bring movement to the fingers and the toes. Taking a nice big good morning stretch. And maybe coming off of your props if you had supported your Shavasana. And finding your way back to a more erect and active seat. Bringing the hands to the center of the heart, just acknowledging your work today. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. Be well. Namaste.